Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. Today we are going to clean up and assemble our Space Marine Terminator Sergeant from the Leviathan box set. This push-fit model came together very nicely, very quickly. Still had to end up cutting out the pin to hold the body on. You don't need it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on this guy. To get started, I have my instructions. Set them down in a baking tray. Let's keep everything confined. So I'm going to open up the Leviathan instructions to the Terminator, and we're going to do the Sergeant here. So first thing, got the base. It says the 40 mil, and we'll just go ahead and double check the base size. Alright, that is a 40 mil. You don't want to make that mistake. Alright, so we'll set the 40 mil base there, and we're going to grab the sprue. We're going to start with the Sergeant. So you'll notice that's on the smaller sprue, but not all the Sergeant bits are on the smaller sprue. A couple of them are on the larger Space Marine sprue in the Leviathan box. Put together the other Terminators as practice, but you can see there's a couple bits that belong to the Sergeant there. Alright, so to start off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my clippers. I'm going to take the flat edge there, and we're going to take the flat edge tight to the model. We're going to do some clips there, try to flip the frame around, try to get it as tight fit as possible. And then we'll take, that was D1, and we'll put D1 on its spot. And we're just going to go around trying to match these numbers up. You're 30, you're 2. Okay. A lot of these look the same, so make sure you get the numbers matched up properly. So as you cut them out, just set them on their number, and we're going to go around and finish the hacking up process. Now that we had all the pieces cut out, next step we're going to take our X-Acto blade. Let me show you what I'm looking for. You'll notice where we separated the model from the frame, you'll get some of these little nubbins. And what we're going to do is just take the X-Acto blade, not cutting towards your hand or body for safety reasons. Just trim those off. Get a nice smooth look. Then if you want to be extra diligent, you'll notice that there's a little plastic line that connected all those little nubbins on there. That's the mold line. So we'll just take a little metal file. I got it at Lowe's, a hardware store years ago. I'll just smooth all those down. Now you're going to see the same thing once I'm done the smoothing down process. I'm going to set it right back where I got it. And you're right, we're going to go around and clean up all these pieces. So everything's been cut and cleaned and filed. So I'm going to get out my plastic glue. Let me make sure that the gate's clear. There we go. Now it's flowing. So we'll start assembling them. Here, what I want to do is get a dry fit. Let's just make sure, because this has got all little pins and everything. And before I put the glue on, to make sure that the pin's going to fit in. Alright, before I put the glue on, let's cut out this stupid pin. Got it. Alright, I'll take a little bit of the glue. I saw where parts of the plastic touched. I'll just put a little thin bead around here. It's not so much necessary in these models, but they're great if you need a little play. Because super glue solidifies all at once, like it's malleable, and then bam, solidifies. The plastic glue becomes sticky all at once, but takes a long time for it to solidify, which means if you make a mistake or need to balance a piece, you can. This is actually coming together quite well. So a lot of times you don't want to put the glue on the pin. Put it on the area that's going to have plastic on plastic contact, and not in the pin. Sometimes these things are so precisely engineered they won't fit properly if plastic takes up the space in that cylinder. Okay, let's make sure that, even though it's snapped in, make sure that barrels are aligned properly. Good. Alright, so I'll put glue around. Need to get some more glue. There we go. And then so I want to do where the around where the pin goes in, and then where the head rests. And then push that in, then we turn it, make sure head and the gun are lining up just right. Okay, and then let's get the base. Alright. There we go. There we go. Came together quite easily. Quite nice. Alright, well, thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs, and we'll see you next time.